Ungrateful boxers, ungrateful boxers. That's all I could say, man. Um, this is my opinion, man. This Big Rich, man, I never thought I'd see this, you know. But it's boxing. I mean, a lot of trainers, a lot of people that's in boxing, they spend their whole life trying to promote this kid or these men to become great. And then the minute they become great, first thing they do is they cut the trainer out. Mind you, the trainer, he put his whole life online and had everything structured around getting that fighter to the top so they could start making $1 million, so they could start making that big money, man. And then, unfortunately, what normally happens and what I've seen the fighter either trade the trainer in, trade all the people that's around them in for people who may have a better name or may even be a better trainer. And then they forget about the people who helped them get there. And in this case, this guy took a guy who was a nobody, who was broke, living in Baltimore, and made him a superstar. Literally made him a superstar. Put millions and millions and millions of dollars in his pocket. And as soon as he made the wrong investments, dealt with the wrong people, and fell on his face, the guy he helped come up is talking mess about him. That's crazy on so many different levels. That just tells you how fake the world is. You know what I'm saying? You help people, and this is what they do in return. Because, see, in my opinion, I'm going to tell you what my opinion is, since they always get on me about my opinion. My opinion is this. If somebody helped me become a million, if you knew how hard it was to make $1 million in America, and if somebody helped me make $1 million in America, there's no way on earth I'm going to open up my mouth and I'm going to say anything. Because what my mom always told me, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. You know what I mean? And the thing about it is, that's one thing you don't do. You kick a person when they down. And that's sad on so many different levels, for the simple fact that I helped you make $1 million. You was in Baltimore broke, about to go to jail or dead, either one. And you came up, and now you online talking mess. That's crazy. You know what I mean? So what I've learned, this is what I've learned, and this is for everybody. You don't help everybody. Even though you may think that they would never do that in this world, this new world we live in. Nah, you don't do that. Make them people prove to you that they deserve that. You know what I mean? And the problem with that person is he never proved to Floyd that he deserved to be in that position. You know what I mean? He's almost like an opportunist. And it's like, it's sad because I don't agree with Floyd politically, and I don't agree with the things that he do. He's a great fighter. But Floyd used to be my fighter. But Floyd showed me who he was, so I don't really support that. You know what I mean? But I got to call a spade a spade. You feel me? And I smell bullshit from miles and miles away. And to me, that's bullshit. I don't care how you look at it. I don't care how you cut it. I'm going to say it. This is just my opinion. And I know boxers are very sensitive. Very sensitive. And you could be sensitive all you want. But what's real is real, and what's fake is fake. And if you don't understand that, I don't understand nothing you saying. Because it don't make sense to me that you could sit up there and badmouth somebody who made you millions. And if you knew how hard it was to make millions in this world that we living in, you wouldn't even open up your mouth. You know what I mean? You got a fighter that's on kick right now, walking around drunk all the time, who had over 30 to 40, $50 million he made over time in his time in boxing, and went broke. Literally went broke. And he had about $8 in his pockets a month and a half ago. And you know what's ironic? This is the same person who brought you to Floyd. You got millions, he got $8 in his pocket. Make that make sense? It don't on so many different levels. And I'm just keeping it real with you, man. It's sad. I'm just telling you it's sad because honestly, I remember when all three of y'all used to be drunk. You know what I mean? And I could have recorded y'all and put that out there. But I didn't want y'all to, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it was sad. Because I was like, damn, this is our boxing world? You know? Three of the top motherfuckers drunk to the motherfucker. It's sad, man. It's all sad. But the thing about it is that it just shows your character. When you get online and you do all this stuff, and it's like, wow. Not just him. It's a lot of boxers. You know what I mean? A lot of boxers that end up doing this. And some of them failed after switching up, talking bad on people who was there with you while using the amateurs. They spent all their bread letting you sleep in their house while using them when you had nowhere to go, you didn't have nobody to feed you, and they took care of you. I mean, just let me know, man, if I'm tripping. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, wow. Like, when you really think about it, somebody spent all their bread letting you live in their house, taking care of you, giving you rides to these amateur events, flying all over the country. You didn't have no money. They spent all their bread on you. And you came up, which is like 1 in a million. This don't happen in real life. Normal life for a boxer is that they come up, they get out of amateurs, they have about 10 fights, they lose a couple times, and they stock go down, and then they end up trainers. Or they end up being, you know what I'm saying, getting a job. That's the normal thing. Most money they ever made was $15,000. That's a normal boxer's life. So for you to be promoted by one of the best in the business and being topped by the best whoever did it, and you made millions, then you turn around and flash money on them when they went broke. That just show low IQ, low character. I'm going to say it because nobody else is going to say it. I'm going to say it because I don't give a fuck. That's why I'm going to say it. But the bottom line is that you should have more character than that. But you don't. So it is what it is. You can't make somebody have character. Either you was raised with it or you don't. Or you just ain't got it. And that's sad. It's Big Rich. Let me know what y'all think. I'm out.